We have a bunch of stuff to go through here in today's video. Actually, for Vanguard Zombies, we're going to be getting a bunch of updates, kind of a DLC revamp update for this mode coming very soon. It will include potential round-based maps, a new mode that is a round-based style, new artifacts or field upgrades, the ray gun wonder weapon, potentially other wonder weapons as well, the Easter egg, of course, and other features like that. If you guys are new and would like to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that. And be sure to drop a like on the video as well. And I know the past couple of videos have just been about zombies, but we're going to be doing more videos on future Vanguard DLC for MP, and also some new Warzone updates coming very soon as well. So be on the lookout for those videos. But for this video here, we're actually going to be doing a video just on Vanguard Zombies, something I haven't done really since this game came out, because we're getting some DLC updates very soon. Most of this seems like it's geared towards a Season 2 release, so I would say half of this for Season 2's launch, and then maybe half for Season 2 Reloaded. Right now, it seems like Season 1 Reloaded will not include any significant Vanguard Zombies stuff. Of course, none of this has been confirmed just yet. We could easily see some of these DLC items brought forward to the mid-season update coming in the next couple of weeks, but regardless of that, our expected release date for Season 2 is Tuesday, February 1st. It's really only a month from today, a little over a month. It's not that bad. Time will fly by, so overall, it's not a big deal if we don't get anything in a mid-season update, and I'm starting to think we might not get a major mid-season update for even other parts of the game, Warzone and MP. We just got that Festive Fervor update. To me, that might honestly be the mid-season update. We'll probably get a small update for New Year's or something like that in January, maybe a winter-themed update, but other than that, it seems like the next major update for Vanguard will be Season 2 around the beginning of February 1st to be exact. Again, not confirmed, but for the Vanguard Zombies info here, let's break down what we're expecting to release over the next couple of months. Also, big shout out to Tyler over on Twitter for making this thumbnail. Pretty cool stuff there, pretty cool concept of what we're going to be seeing, but first up here, this is the most interesting information I've heard personally, at least, a part of, future Vanguard Zombies DLC. It's apparently a new mode that is unofficially labeled as Forever Blitz. I don't know if that's going to be the actual name in the game, but Forever Blitz, it sounds pretty self-explanatory. If you guys don't know, Blitz is an objective that you play in Duranfang Vanguard Zombies, and it pretty much is just surviving until the time limit ends. You just kill zombies. There's no real objective to do. That literally is the objective. Kill zombies. There's a 2.5 minute time limit, and that's it. So for Forever Blitz, we don't know exactly how it's going to be implemented in the game. In essence, it pretty much is a round-based zombies objective in this game. But again, how exactly will this work? Will it just be a normal objective to where you spawn into Stalingrad, you pick a portal that says Forever Blitz, you go to, Shinonuma, for example, you teleport there, and then once you're there, you stay there for the rest of the game, I guess? Instead of a 2-minute counter like Blitz, it's just an unlimited counter. Maybe it could be that. Maybe you have the option to back out and go back to Stalingrad. Maybe the rounds will continue while you're in this Forever Blitz objective instead of having to go back to Stalingrad to actually progress the rounds. That could be very interesting. Or, which I think is a better idea, could this be an entirely new game mode that you select in the menu? So you have Duranfang, and then below it you have another option for Duranfang Forever Blitz, where you spawn into Stalingrad and everything is just an unlimited blitz, which pretty much is just round-based zombies, unlimited zombies. You spawn to the map, the rounds continue like normal, where you kill a certain amount of zombies per round, and the round just progresses. You could teleport to all of the different maps, or you could just stay in Stalingrad. You could go wherever you want to go, but the rounds are dependent on the amount of zombies that you kill per round. Again, just like how normal round-based zombies works. That would be pretty cool to see. Or could they implement the teleporting as well, to where maybe you still have to teleport to different parts of the map. You have to teleport to Shinonuma, you have to teleport to Hotel Royale, but the main focus is that it's round-based, it's Forever Blitz, so the zombies continue to spawn in. You have to teleport to these different maps, but once you're there, you pretty much just stay there for a little bit, and you leave and you go to the different areas, and there's no real objective to do besides for just killing zombies. I mean, that could be pretty cool. Or a third option is definitely something we talked about before. Would it just be separate survival maps of Forever Blitz? So for example, would you just be able to load up a game of Shinonuma Forever Blitz, which is pretty much just a round-based survival map separate to Duranfang? I mean, we said this before. This could be pretty cool to see all of these separate Vanguard Zombies maps turned into mini survival maps, mini survival round-based maps. This isn't the most groundbreaking content. It wouldn't be the most innovative thing we've ever seen come to zombies. It wouldn't be this thing that just revives Vanguard Zombies, but it would be pretty fun to play. So let me know down below, what option would you want to see if they do have this Forever Blitz mode added to Vanguard Zombies? Would you want it as a separate objective in REVAMP? Would you want it as a new game mode entirely? Would you want those separate survival maps accessible from the menu that you could play separately? You know, let me know down below. Again, no confirmation on this just yet, but it could be a pretty interesting feature that they do add to the game. Now, some more content here we're expected to see is, of course, the ray gun. Apparently, this was supposed to be added to the game for the Festive Fervor update, and I don't know what happened, if they just cut it, if they wanted to save it for a bigger Vanguard Zombies update for Season 2, but clearly it's not in the game, so I'm definitely interested to see what went down with that, if they're still going to add the ray gun in the future. I mean, it's still in the code, as far as I know. Again, we don't know for sure. Sometimes stuff in the code is just there from past games. They use leftover assets and they reuse the assets, but that doesn't mean the content is being added to the game. So again, we don't know for sure. I could easily see them bringing the ray gun back regardless of this information, because with Vanguard Zombies, you could tell they're not going to do anything too crazy, too innovative, and of course they would just bring back a fan favorite classic wonder weapon just because they have to bring us something. So, you know, and I do like the ray gun as well. I don't mind it being in the game. It should have been in the game anyway. The ray gun is a staple, so seeing the ray gun added makes sense. I definitely want to see it. I'm wondering how it's going to look, if it's going to be the exact same style as Cold War Zombies. Will it be really like remade and fit for the new Vanguard engine? Will it be a true Modern Warfare styled ray gun? We'll see very soon, but again, that should be something we get in Season 2. But overall, as much as I like the ray gun, is that going to be the only wonder weapon we get for the entire year of Vanguard Zombies? It's going to be weird to not see any new wonder weapons for this mode. Probably the first time we've ever not seen a new wonder weapon for a map. Sometimes there are multiple maps, and some of the maps have reused wonder weapons, especially back in like BO3 or something, but for the entirety of Vanguard Zombies, I could easily see them not having any new wonder weapons specific to this game. But again, too early to tell for sure. We'll see very soon. That's just my expectations right now. I just can't see it being possible. But again, you can hope for the best. We'll see what they end up doing. We're also apparently going to get the Tesla Storm or Lightning Links artifact / field upgrade in this mode. Not too crazy there. For me, I would definitely like to see some new artifacts added to the mode. It's cool seeing the Cold War Zombies field upgrades brought into the game. And when this game was being announced, when Vanguard Zombies was first being announced, we already expected most of the Cold War Zombies assets and features to be brought over into Vanguard Zombies, and in theory that sounded good, because, you know, we probably thought we would get some more, you know, maps and round-based zombies and actual content in the mode. So having the same field upgrades and all of those other perks and features didn't seem like a bad idea. But now that we're in Vanguard Zombies and the map that we do have, REVAMP, just isn't that interesting, it kind of sucks to also not really have any new and interesting field upgrades, artifacts, perks, stuff like that. So, you know, maybe having some slightly different artifacts will make things a bit more interesting, or if they don't want to have new artifacts, at least bring us new maps while keeping those same artifacts from Cold War Zombies. Let me know down below. I don't really put too much importance on these artifacts, so it's gonna be cool to see some of them brought over from Cold War last year, but to me, not that big of a deal. Now, another thing here, new location. We're expecting to see either Desert Siege or Oasis, 2 Vanguard MP maps brought over as those objective maps. I definitely would love to see a new starting area, so hopefully throughout the entire year, it's not just Stalingrad as the starting area. If they switch up that starting area, it can make things a bit more, or a lot more interesting, honestly. If you're spawning into a different area, it'll definitely seem like a completely different map. Even if the maps you're teleporting to are still the same types of maps, if that base area is different, I feel like it will make a pretty big change, at least in the perception that people have of REVAMP. New objective maps, I'm not going to be opposed to them, but it's not really the most interesting thing overall. They're just MP maps. Now, for other other stuff here. We're gonna get some equipment, of course, some new weapons, probably just the Battle Pass weapons or other weapons for the Season 2 Battle Pass. Right now we have the Cooper Carbine, Gorenko, the Well Gun, so, you know, those will all be added, and again, the future DLC weapons will be added to Vanguard Zombies. But we're also, of course, expected to get an Easter egg, a main Easter egg quest for Dirt on Fong. Now, we don't know to what extent this Easter egg will go. Will it be on par with some of the Cold War Zombies Easter eggs? Some of them were actually pretty good. Most people love the Forsaken Easter egg, so, you know, we'll see what they end up doing. Of course, chances are it's not going to be as extravagant as we would want it to be. Will there be a boss zombie? Will it just be a series of different challenges? Look for this item, find this item, bring it back to this spot, and that's it. I mean, we just don't know how in-depth this Easter egg will go. Again, unfortunately, chances are it won't be the craziest Easter egg. It won't be the most in-depth Easter egg, but let's be hopeful about this here. We'll see what they end up doing. It could be a decent Easter egg for what we're getting this year. I don't think our expectations are too high for this anyway, so going into this new Easter egg, again, probably beginning of Season 2 or middle of Season 2, most people aren't expecting much, so that could end up resulting in people being pleasantly surprised if the Easter egg is a bit better than expected. Overall here, that's what we have for the content in Vanguard Zombies. Of course, we definitely need more content for this mode. Definitely leave your comments down below of what you want to see a part of this major Vanguard Zombies revamp update. The stuff we talked about in this video, I feel like would make some decent changes to the mode and make people want to play a bit more than right now. The Forever Blitz stuff, the round-based content, making these maps round-based, the objective maps, the main map, an overarching game mode, that would all be super, super sick, but, you know, there's probably other stuff we would want them to do to really, you know, revamp Vanguard Zombies. So again, leave those comments down below, those ideas. I'll be sure to use them in a future video. But for now, that's what we have. I'll be sure to update you guys on further DLC updates for Vanguard Zombies. The unfortunate thing is it really does seem like we won't get that much more from this mode throughout the entire year of this game. Internally, again, we don't know for sure what they're thinking. We don't know what Treyarch is thinking, but for the most part, it seems like, you know, most of the developers probably are just focused on 2023. They know that most people don't enjoy this mode. They know even if they add a ton of content, it's probably not going to be well received regardless of what they do, what they add. So at this point, I hope they don't think this mode is just a lost cause entirely. I feel like some people may think that way, but a couple little pieces of content here and there, some changes could make this a bit more interesting than it is right now. Again, I'll be sure to update you guys on that. We'll see very soon. There are 2 videos up on screen that may interest you, so be sure to check one of them out. Really do appreciate it, guys. Shout out to YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.